Pinky Marquez-Cancio is one of the Philippines' most respected veteran actresses, singers, vocal teachers, and musical theater performers. With a career spanning more than 4 decades, she has built a lasting reputation through her work in theater, television, film, concerts, and vocal training. Despite spending much of her life in the public eye, Pinky has largely avoided the scandals and controversies that have surrounded many other entertainment personalities. Pinky has not been associated with any major personal scandal or serious legal controversy. Most of the occasions when her name has appeared in entertainment headlines have involved her family, her views about privacy, or confusion with other people who have similar names. One notable incident occurred in 2007 when her daughter, actress and television personality Karel Marquez, abruptly left the primetime television series Zydo. Entertainment reports began circulating speculation that Karel was secretly pregnant. Pinky publicly rejected the rumors, explaining that she had encouraged her daughter to leave the production because she was physically exhausted and struggling with the demanding taping schedule. Rather than allowing the speculation to continue, Pinky stepped forward to defend her daughter and explain what had actually happened. In 2019, Pinky also attracted attention after warning public figures about the dangers of oversharing on social media. She advised celebrities and their families to avoid revealing their live locations, daily routines, and schedules because doing so could compromise their safety and privacy. Her name has also occasionally been confused with other people in Philippine entertainment. Because Marquez is a well-known surname, online databases and search engines sometimes associate Pinky with actor and politician Joey Marquez, or with other actresses named Marquez. These individuals are separate from Pinky, and their controversies are not part of her personal history. Her portrayal of Mrs. Robinson in the stage production of The Graduate generated some discussion because of the provocative nature of the character. However, the attention concerned the fictional role and its themes rather than Pinky's personal life. Overall, Pinky's public career has been defined much more by professional accomplishments than by controversy. Pinky was born on January 23rd, although her exact year of birth has not been consistently disclosed in reliable public biographies. Details about her childhood, siblings, and extended family have also remained relatively private. She is reportedly the daughter of a former general who later worked as a cancer surgeon at St. Luke's Medical Center. Her upbringing provided a strong foundation in discipline and education, while her exposure to music and performance eventually guided her toward the performing arts. Unlike many celebrities whose academic histories are well documented, Pinky's specific schools and university qualifications are not clearly established in reliable public sources. Several online biographies have incorrectly attributed a psychology degree from De La Salle University das Marinas to her. This appears to be a biographical mix-up involving actress Marian Rivera. Her educational history has also sometimes been confused with that of actress Winwin Marquez and fellow theater veteran Pinky Amador. Instead, Pinky's professional education is most clearly reflected in her years of practical theatrical training and performance experience. Her work with institutions such as Repertory Philippines helped her develop the vocal ability, acting technique, and stage presence that would eventually make her one of the country's respected musical theater artists. Pinky has been married twice. Her first marriage was to Dr. Eduardo Santos. The marriage was later annulled, and the couple had a daughter, Karel Marquez, who would go on to establish her own career as an actress, singer, and television host. Pinky later married Filipino businessman Marquez-Cancio on May 26, 2004. Following the marriage, she became professionally known as Pinky Marquez-Cancio. Her relationship with Karel has remained particularly close. The two have described their relationship as being almost like friends or barcadas. Their open communication has helped them maintain a strong mother-daughter bond, despite both pursuing careers in entertainment. Pinky's greatest legacy, however, is her contribution to Philippine musical theater. She made her professional stage debut in Kati the Musical, a landmark Filipino production that helped her establish her as an important figure in local theater. Her versatility became especially evident through her work in different productions of The Sound of Music. Over several decades, Pinky achieved a rare theatrical distinction by portraying major female roles at different stages of her career. She began by playing one of the youngest Von Trapp children, later portrayed Gretel, eventually took on the iconic role of Maria, and ultimately played Mother Superior. Moving through these roles demonstrated not only her longevity, but also her extraordinary vocal and acting range. Her other stage credits include Magnificat the Musical, in which she portrayed the Virgin Mary, The Graduate, where she played Mrs. Robinson, Peter Pan as Mrs. Darling, as well as productions of Cinderella and Fiddler on the Roof. Her stage career has continued well into the 2020s. In 2026, she joined the Manila production of On Your Feet at the Proscenium Theater at Rockwell, portraying Consuelo Garcia. Although theater remains at the center of Pinky's career, she successfully transitioned into mainstream television and became familiar to a much wider Filipino audience. She appeared in the long-running television drama FPJ's Ang Provinciano, where she portrayed Rosario Romero. She also played Emma Alvaro in The Legal Wife and appeared in GMA productions such as Zorro and Spirits Reawaken, where she portrayed Lola Azon. Her television work demonstrated that her abilities extended beyond the stage and allowed her to connect with audiences who might never have seen her theatrical performances. Pinky has also appeared in several Philippine films, including Now That You're Here in 2003, Bridal Shower in 2004, and A Secret Affair and of All the Things in 2012. Away from acting, Pinky has established herself as an experienced vocal teacher, motivational speaker, and corporate trainer. After decades of performing, she has developed extensive knowledge of vocal technique, stage performance, and communication. She has used that experience to mentor younger performers and pass theatrical and vocal skills to a new generation of Filipino artists. Her work as a teacher has therefore become an important part of her legacy alongside her acting career. Her contributions to theater have also earned professional recognition. In 2012, she was nominated for Best Actress in a Featured Role at the Aliw Awards for her performance in The Sound of Music. Her ability to portray multiple generations of characters in the same musical has become one of her most remarkable accomplishments associated with her career. Performing arts organizations have likewise recognized her as one of the Philippines' respected veteran performers. In 2025, Pinky added another unusual achievement to her long career when she appeared on the ABS-CBN game show Rainbow Rumble. She became a Rainbow Rumble master after successfully completing the final jackpot round and won 1,071,000 pesos. The victory became one of the most publicized financial highlights of her recent career. Pinky subsequently shared that she used part of her winnings to support local schools, turning her television victory into an opportunity to contribute to education. Despite her long career, there is no verified public figure for Pinky Marquez-Cancio's total net worth. Her income has come from acting, musical theater, television, concerts, vocal coaching, workshops, motivational speaking, and corporate training. Her $1.071 million peso Rainbow Rumble prize was a notable financial gain, but it does not establish her overall wealth. Claims about her exact property holdings, investments, vehicles, or total assets are not reliably documented in public sources. Pinky has also maintained considerable privacy regarding her home and personal possessions. Some online property stories have been incorrectly connected to her because of name similarities. For instance, property reports concerning American singer Pink, whose real name is Alicia Moore, have no connection to Pinky Marquez-Cancio. Likewise, house tours involving Filipino comedian and actor Empoy Marquez concern a different person. The Proscenium Theater at Rockwell, where Pinky has performed, is also a theater venue rather than evidence of personal property ownership. After more than 4 decades in the entertainment industry, Pinky Marquez-Cancio remains a respected figure in Philippine show business. Her career is remarkable for its longevity, versatility, and ability to cross different forms of entertainment. From her early stage work in Katie the Musical to her extraordinary journey through The Sound of Music, she established herself as a major figure in Philippine musical theater. Her television and film appearances brought her talents to wider audiences, while her work as a vocal teacher allowed her to influence performers beyond the stage. Although her name has occasionally appeared in stories involving family rumors, social media privacy, or mistaken identity, none of these episodes has overshadowed her professional achievements. Pinky Marquez-Cancio's story is ultimately one of discipline, talent, longevity, and mentorship. Through decades of performances and teaching, she has built a legacy that extends beyond individual roles and has secured her place among the enduring icons of Philippine musical theater.